Hey guys, so today I wanted to have a little sit down chit chat about body positivity while losing and gaining weight. And I don't really think a lot of people purposely gain weight unless it's for muscle, but nonetheless, people gain weight. It happens. So I think it's really important to know, just to get to know each other better. I think you guys need to get to know me better. And so about a year ago, I decided that I wanted to lose weight. So I lost about 45 pounds. And I know that some people lose a whole lot more in a year, but everybody's different. And I used to struggle with an eating disorder back in high school. So when you used to have that mentality, I think that it always kind of sticks with you. So when you're doing something that is more restrictive, because diets are obviously some sort of restrictive, I think you always kind of have that mentality, and it's kind of like picking at you in the back of your brain. So either I noticed it or Amanda noticed it, and I don't really know how many times it happened within that year, but I would just stop and really focus on why I started this weight loss journey, and really focus on my self-love journey, and just kind of stop the whole weight loss process. And I wanted to do it in a healthy way. I didn't want to lose weight from a place of insecurities and a place of self-hate, mainly because you can lose however much weight you want to lose, and if it's coming from a place of not loving yourself, then you're going to lose that weight and you're still not going to love yourself. And that's just kind of how it works. Because I've been there, I've done that, and it doesn't work, and you're going to end up doing it in really unhealthy ways, and you are going to have an unhealthy mindset while losing weight, and it's just not going to work. And whether it doesn't work because you lose the weight and then you still hate yourself, or you lose the weight and you didn't do it in a healthy way, so you gain the weight back and then you hate yourself even more. I think it's so important to, and if anybody tells me what's the key to losing weight, I'll tell you to love yourself first, and then really focus on why you want to do it. So I didn't lose weight until I decided, one, that I wanted to, because I wanted to do it for me, and I started my self-love journey before I was losing the weight. So I was really working on loving myself, and I was like, you can still love yourself and want to change something about yourself. And I think that's where people kind of get confused, or it kind of gets misconstrued. And I think that it's okay to want to change yourself as long as it's coming from a place of love. Because like I said before, if it's not coming from a place of love, you get it fixed and you still don't like yourself, because you just don't like who you are on the inside. So back to my little background. I did lose 45 pounds, and it was about a year ago, I think. It was a little less than a year ago, or a little after a year ago. I don't really remember. And when I moved out, I didn't buy a scale. So I didn't want to buy a scale because I get very crazy about it. I would weigh myself every day. I would weigh myself 2 or 3 times a day, when you should only weigh yourself like once a week, right in the morning. And depending on your diet and what you eat, your weight fluctuates so much throughout the day that you should only weigh yourself in the morning, otherwise it's not going to be the right number. I wanted to learn not to focus on a number, and I knew that I couldn't buy a scale at my house because I would use it. And like, I know myself, I would use it and I would step on it every single day and I would get down on myself. I wanted to focus on being in tune with me and in my body and so on and so forth. So we just didn't buy one. And I could feel myself like feeling heavier. Not like, it sounds weird, but I felt myself feeling heavier, feeling more unmotivated, feeling less energized, more lazy, whatever. And I was really feeling kind of insecure, which it's okay. Everybody feels insecure and everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has, okay, anyways. Everybody has those days where you don't feel your best, and everyone has those days where you kind of get down on yourself and you talk mean to yourself, and it's okay. It's fine. Like, everybody does it, but know at the end of the day, or really talk yourself out of it, like, you love yourself and you're the only you that there is, and you might as well love it because there is no return policy. So I think that's just, I mean, that's another video, but because I was feeling insecure, I went to my grandparents' house and I weighed myself. And I think it was in the matter of about 2 months, 2.5 months, I gained 8 pounds that I lost. Which 8 pounds is 8 pounds. And I don't really think you can tell. I don't really think people notice, like, oh, it looks like you gained 8 pounds. I think it was just me, because I like to be in tune with myself. I could tell and I knew that I was gaining weight. And I did freak out a little bit, which is fine. I tried not to freak out too bad until I realized, like, it's fine. It's 8 pounds. And I knew why I gained the weight. Like, I just knew why I gained the weight, which is because of my job. I work with kids and I eat the junk food they eat. But because of the eating disorder that I used to have, I have to do things in very small steps. Otherwise, sometimes I'll do it all at once and I'll get super stressed out about it and I'll get crazy about it. So I just learned that I need to do things in small little steps. Like, when I first wanted to lose weight, I think I started just like cutting out soda, because I used to fiend on soda, which is crazy because now I can't even drink it. So I just stopped drinking soda. And then once that was easy for me, I did something else. And once that became a routine, then I did something else. And then I did something else until it all became a lifestyle. And somewhere along the way, which is, I guess, another video, somewhere along the way it became crazy and I had to stop, and then I restarted, and then I had to stop, and then I restarted. And then I stopped for quite a while, and I think it was because I was comfortable where I was at. Yes, I was still plus size, and I was okay. I'm okay being plus size. Not that I don't want to, but I love myself the way I am now, and I don't find the need to change the way I look, so I'm not going to. Obviously, I want to lose the 8 pounds that I gained just for comfortability, and I think that I still am on my weight loss journey, but I think for me, my weight loss and my self-love journey were kind of intertwined because I kind of started them at the same time. So yeah, I think it's okay, and everybody has their own opinion, to be body positive and love yourself and still want to lose weight. I think that's okay. I think it's okay saying, I love myself like this, but I want to lose weight. That's okay. It's okay I think it's okay to love yourself and want to lose weight. And I think it's okay to love yourself and say, I really want to, you know, get surgery to fix something that you don't like or whatever. But if it's coming from a place of love, 120%, yes, a place of love, a place where you're doing it for you and nobody else. But if it's coming from anything other than that, for somebody else, from a place of hate, like, I want to lose such and such weight because I hate the way I look, you're going to lose that weight and you are still going to hate yourself. Trust, because I've done it before. And it doesn't work, and you still hate yourself, and you still beat yourself up because this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong. But if you lose weight or you want to change yourself from a place of love, you're going to love the process. I mean, not surgery. Surgery isn't a process. It kind of just happens. But losing weight, you're going to lose weight, and you're going to love yourself, and you're going to love the process, and you're going to love yourself through the process because you're not going to rush it. You're not going to rush the process because you love yourself no matter what. And you're not going to do it in an unhealthy way. And you can say, I want to lose 60 pounds. And you love yourself and you lose 40 or 50 pounds or whatever. And you're going to go, you know what? I'm comfortable just the way I am. I feel comfortable. I am fueling my body with the right food, but I don't care about losing any more weight because I love me and I'm comfortable looking like this. And I think it's so damn important to love yourself before you lose weight because of what I just talked about. Love yourself before you do anything to change yourself. Because when you love yourself, you're going to realize that those things that you nitpicked about, that you hated, that you didn't like about yourself, whatever it may be, you're going to realize those things aren't so big because they're you. And you're you. And you're the only you there is. And you don't have a damn return policy. So you might as well just love it. And I think it's okay to have shitty days where you don't feel good about yourself or you're insecure or you talk crap about yourself, because it all happens and everybody does it. I know it's so confusing, and it took me a really long time to understand that when, you know, I was having really crappy days and I wasn't feeling very secure and whatever it was, and I was like, maybe this self-love journey isn't going as well as I thought it was going. But I realized, like, yes, I still love myself, and yes, I still think I'm hot shit. Yes, I still think I'm beautiful and whatever it was, but I was allowed to be insecure. And I don't think it's just about being plus size, because being body positive is loving every body that there is, you know, and I could talk about this for hours, but just know that it's so important to love yourself, and you are beautiful no matter how you look, how short, tall, skinny, fat, and I use air quotes because I hate using those words, but you know, no matter what your size, your color, your race, your gender, no matter what you are beautiful. And I think that society has really made people think that they need to look a certain way and dress a certain way and act a certain way, and especially look-wise, I think a lot of people think that they need to look a certain way to, you know, let people like them or whatever it may be. And so I think that's all for my little rant. During my rants, I get very distracted. So if I missed anything, I'm sorry. Or if I started talking about something and then got distracted, I'm sorry. This definitely isn't the last body positive, plus size, loving yourself video. But just remember you're beautiful, and that's all there is to it. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.